Tuesday in Studio 61. There's a new show at Theaterworks Hartford. It's a fascinating show, and when you hear the plot, you'll know why, because it's supposed to be science fiction. Given today's climate, I'm not sure the science really plays into it anymore. The show is called Your Name Means Dream. I want you to say hi to the two actors who are part of that. That's O'Sullivan on the far right, Sara Koviak in the middle, and we say good morning to the two of you. And as we said during the commercial break, one of you plays a robot on this on stage, and we kind of gave it up. But once again, for those who missed that tease, it's you.
Yeah.
But you don't really walk around like this, do you?
No. But you have to see the show to find out exactly what happens.
Very interesting story. When we talk about things that are topical, we're talking about AI and robots and how they really have really slowly but surely, maybe not so slowly, integrated into culture, and that's kind of a little bit of the premise behind the story. Take us through it.
Well, it's an old lady, me, who has been lost. Everybody quit on her, all her caretakers, and her son sends her a robot to take care of her. And thus it ensues in a relationship.
I would imagine it's probably, and I have not seen the show sadly yet, but probably a difficult relationship at first, a little contentious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What makes it contentious?
Well, she's
Me.
very
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's the short answer.
Yeah, but also Stacy's a little mischievous, and she definitely pushes her buttons. So it's kind of like an Odd Couple meets sci-fi.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first thing that
that's
jumped
good.
into my head.
It's very
funny.
funny.
It's we talked about this was written 5 years ago by Academy Award nominee Jose Rivera. What a playwright! But he wrote this 5 years ago, thinking that this was going to be set in a not too distant future, and boy, in a way, kind of nailed that one.
Yeah.
Is it
right here.
hard playing a robot on stage?
Well, it's funny because it requires so much focus and so much attention every second we're on that stage that I need to keep track of my movements and our interactions, and it's so highly choreographed and focused that I am just embodying that entity and character, but bringing my own joy to it.
She's
and
fabulous.
You spend a lot of time on stage as a dancer, though. Does that practice make it a little easier for this role?
Absolutely, because everything is so specific and so well timed and so well methodically progresses over the course of the play.
There you go.
So yeah.
We're talking about you being a little mischievous. Is that in your repertoire as well?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, we have a lot of fun together, and it's a very moving play because it's about people get a person and a robot finding a common humanity.
Yeah,
Right.
companionship.
Yeah.
And I would imagine, and if it's done right, and I'm sure it is, that by the end of the 2 hours of the two of you ladies on stage, you kind of forget that only one of you is real, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about family. It's about making family, how we make families when our own families don't work for us sometimes. And it is about, the onset of how people deal with these new technologies.
Yeah.
That overwhelm us.
It's almost like this is I would imagine, a good primer for what's to come. I mean, if this was written 5 years ago with no idea of what AI and robotics would be in the world today, heaven knows what it's going to be like 5 years from now. So maybe this is almost a required viewing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we're all scared of AI, but everybody that sees the show says, I'd love a Stacy.
Really?
Because she's sort of the ultimate companion because she has no judgment. She's the ultimate friend. It really is. It's fascinating.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Very-
it's
just kind of like
it is
Buddha.
heartwarming.
And again, I love the fact it's a buddy comedy, but not your normal buddies. Put the information up on your screen. We'll have tickets. You just started the show, opened it up last weekend, right?
Yeah, we opened Saturday night.
So far, so good, huh? Over
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Theaterworks Hartford. It runs until July 6th. Tickets will be available. We'll hook you to them on our website, fox61.com. Sarah and Annie, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Can you say break a leg to a robot, or is it something
Absolutely,
different?
yeah.
Okay.